Okay. One last tweet to tell everyone I'm doing a thing. And we should be ready to go. Alright, should be good to go in any second. Just do one last refresh of the dashboard to make sure everything updated okay. Okay. I'm hoping my audio comes through the camera and everyone can hear it, but well, no, until somebody shows up in the room. Until then, it's time for some Yoshi. Yoshi's Island. Need to fix the window a little bit. Hey Dalek, how you doing? I'm sorry your internet is terrible and involves badgers in some way. I'm so terrible. I'm so sorry that your internet is terrible. Size up properly, you stupid thing. How much more room do I need? Okay, badger dicks. There, I said it. You happy? Just because I can. Back to the task. Hey, Lear Exaggerate. How you doing? Everyone up for some Yoshi? Yoshi's Island all up in here. Everyone likes Yoshi's Islands and stuff. We are on World 4. Haven't played this in months. I don't think it's been months. Oh man, getting back to Yoshi after so long. Probably use that. Oh yeah, this is like the only stage in the game that has Goombas. That's right. Liar Exaggerate. Like an Earthbound. Oh, liar exaggerate. Okay, I'll call you Chris. How you doing, Chris? It's always been months, yes. This game is one of those ones that you can't help but go back to over and over and over. Alright, see you later, Dalek. Thanks for tuning in, at least, for trying. And hi, Josh, how you doing? I have no idea what Jay's doing in the background.
What is Jay doing in the background? Looking for cardboard. Jay is hunting cardboard.
Finally, all that cardboard's gonna get used for something. It's been sitting there since we moved in. That's all from our moving boxes. Practicing guitar for an important out-of-state gig. Ooh, lucky you. Are you like a famous musician now that you've gone out of state? Oh, I need to see that a little bit. Let's do this. Okay. I failed to get my Goomba, so... Okay, there's a frame rate issue going on here. Is it just me, or does it look like it's like skipping as it goes by? I noticed this yesterday. I had a lot of trouble yesterday with Final Fantasy XIV. I had a lot of screen tearing issues that I just chalked up to having a not very good gaming computer and whatnot. Now fucking captures like lagging, and I don't know what the deal is. Whatever. It's playable. Playing great bit out in Michigan. Sweet. Wonder, is there a secret down here? No. Okay. I haven't played this in so long. I love how the Goombas in this game, they have like, you can't really see them because that damn Koopa's in the way, but... Oops. Here. Yeah, just watch his eyebrows. I like how his eyebrows are just like... And then he bounces after he does the eyebrows. Oh, Grand Rapids! Is that where the GR of 8-bit comes from? It's a pun on great, and... Ah, damn it. Damn it! Okay. Time to pay attention to the game. I think that's the lesson we just learned there. Yeah. With my I didn't jump in time. My button stuck. That's pretty cool. Super Tarbros. Let me guess, are they good at are they good at piano? I've heard they're good at piano. Is that it? God, I'm bad at this. There we go. Oh, don't jump back in your shell. Go over there. Oh, I remember this now, I remember this. Now on piano! Featuring more piano! Oops. I should have waited on that. This weekend in Grand Rapids. Come on down. So hey, are you guys excited for Yoshi's Woolly World coming to Wii U in North America this October? Even though it's already out in the rest of the world, and it's so fucking adorable, I can't wait. Like, as much as I love Yoshi's Island and all that, the rest of the Yoshi games have honestly sucked. They've been terrible, especially Yoshi's Story. Fuck that game, it's a terrible game. We do not talk about Yoshi's Story very much on the stream because of that. But, this new one, Yoshi's Woolly World, oh my god, I cannot wait. Like, it doesn't, the gameplay, while they promise it to be harder and stuff, and it doesn't look like it will really truly match up to Yoshi's Island, it's just so adorable, and I've already heard the soundtrack, and the soundtrack is so amazing, and it's just, I need that Yarn Yoshi amiibo, I can't help it, I need all three of them. The second I saw them, I need all three of those Yoshi amiibos, and I hate amiibo, like, I hate the I like the concept, okay, I like the concept, but I hate the craze of the amiibo and how everyone's just so amiibo, like, Beanie Baby crazed right now. And yet, those three, I have to have them. They are just too fucking... Oh my god. I need them in my life. Meanwhile, I went and bought an amiibo last week. At the Haunted Toys R Us in Sunnyvale, California. That's bullshit, I was supposed to jump on that. Thank you. Yeah, we're making more power gloves, we promise. They're totally not getting abandoned. Oh, man. We're making more Wiis. Totally not gonna let the stock run out so they go up really high on eBay during Christmas. That would be bad. Flash forward fucking however long it's been. Poor people. Ah, no! Stop it, Yoshi! Oh, it was? I didn't even know that. But now I did know that. Thank you. You reminded me. Yeah, they couldn't, because back then those batteries were not as common, nearly as common as they are today. CR2032s. They just weren't a thing. Yeah, and then there was another one that got delayed because of chips or something. There was a chip shortage. Yeah. My name is Yoshi, I flutter jump. I jump at the wrong time because my button sticks. Yeah, they might have just been like, ooh, maybe this is too different. Oh, hey, fuzzies! We all like fuzzies. One of the very few drug trips in a Nintendo game that's allowed. Whoa! Calm down, Yoshi. Oh, shit! No, I'm gonna get it! Oh, good. Good. Sorry there for a second. Brand new sealed in 2003. Nice. Hey, Quiller, how you doing? Everyone's coming around tonight. I have 5 viewers. This is good. Yeah. I'm one of those people that I rarely get old games in the box, and when I do, it's always opened. Like, I've only ever had, like, one Super Nintendo game that was brand new, unopened in the box, and I think it was Space Invaders or something, and I got it in the late 90s. Yeah, it was crazy. I've had, like, 2 N64 games like that, and neither of them were valuable, but, like, I'm one of those people that I think a game needs to be played, so even though I would have it in the box and everything, and I'd be like, oh, Super Collector's Edition, even, like, for example, if I were to buy Earthbound, brand new, if I were to happen to luck into a copy of that, I would be one of those people to open the box and play the game. Because, like, I can buy another copy of the game pretty cheap, or at least relatively compared to the box copy. Like, okay, so that's the exception to the rule. The exception to my rule is I won't open it if I have another copy. If it's something that I really, 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 really want to keep sealed, which I really, really doubt, because I'm just not that kind of person, then I'll go ahead and get another copy to play. But just like, yeah, I'm just one of those people, I think the game should be played. It shouldn't sit in a box, it should actually be played. Yeah. Yeah, people would not want to miss the fuzzy acid trip, for sure. Okay, come here. Super Mario! Super Mario! Super Mario! Oh no, I stepped on the Goomba. Those aren't red coins. Wasting time. That was a red one. That's a red one. That's a red one. Come on, come on, come on. Oh no! Flying caterpillars! Yay! Oh! There we go. Yeah, like I don't have a cartridge of Earthbound. I have it on the Wii U, so I'd be kind of torn on that, but I just know that I would break and I would open that package because I'd want to look at the player's guide and I'd want to put it in my actual Super Nintendo and all that. Oh, nice. If I had money, I totally should have done that, but I don't have money because I'm poor. That's why I play Yoshi's Island over and over and over and over. Because I don't have money. Typos and wrong facts. It's like the Zelda manual. Yeah, just scream into the microphone when you kill the Pulse voice. We don't have microphones in the American version. What are you guys talking about? Hots? Hots of the shop. House of the shoot. Home of the senpai. How odd time shoes. I'll get it. Hold on, hold on. Damn it! Ah. Oh, you can negotiate prices? That's pretty cool. I bet it just registers that you've made a sound. It doesn't actually need a price or anything. Oh no, 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 no! Fuck you, I recently watched the James and Mike play through that just to show off the microphone in Zelda, and it is appropriate for Yoshi, that's true. But the only monkeys in this game meet a very terrible fate. Oh. Yeah, it comes out of the TV speakers, it just kind of like passes through. Yeah, I never really was a fan of him, but, I wasn't really a fan of his character, you know, the fucking, like, eat a monkey's ass and whatever character that he does, but as a person, when he does his James and Mike play things, or when they do the board James and stuff, those are pretty good. I'm okay with those. Boing. No. Yeah, I had no idea. I still don't know what Heroes of the Storm is. I was guessing. Yeah, I watched him play through the Zelda thing, and it really was just a pass-through on the voice. Every time I've played it, I've never heard the feedback. So, I didn't know it actually went through the speakers like that. I also didn't know that the cartridge version of Zelda 1 did that. I knew that the disc system version did, but I did not know the cartridge one did. So that was a good learning lesson. Yeah. Well, he doesn't have impossibly high standards for all games. A lot of them really are shit because people didn't know how to make games. But that's the whole point of his character in his show, is that he talks about the bad stuff, not the good stuff. Once in a while he'll talk about the good stuff, but only if it's like in a retribution sort of thing, because like he really likes Zelda 2, I really like Zelda 2, and everyone kind of gives it a bad rep, and so, you know, it was good that he covered it. Because most people, it's very kind of unfair how they talk about that game. It's like the Black Sheep and stuff. It's like, have you really played it? It's pretty darn good for what it is. Oh, I should have used my damn magnifying glass if I had one. I don't need it. One thing about the Super Nintendo version of this is that the red coins are slightly darker. They have a red tint to them compared to the yellow coins, so in a field like this, you can tell where they stand out. So I'm more worried about missing the ball, because if I do this, I don't think I can do it again. Yeah, I think I got it all. Oh yeah, I love Game Center CX! I haven't watched it in a while, but I fucking love that show. Just the idea that I wanted to... Okay, so I used to do a Let's Play series, and we toyed with the idea of, like, if we ever had a budget and got people involved and got popular enough, we would start doing parodies of other Let's Players, and including an entire thing based on Game Center. And I wanted to do a full hour-long episode done exactly the same way, jumpsuit and all. It would have been great. Yeah, he does have a good approach to a lot of games. He just kind of like goes with it and takes them at face value. And then, have you played the DS games? They are so good. Game Center, CX. Arino no Chosenjo games. The first one actually came out legit in English, whereas the other one has a fan translation. And they are both really good. I like the second one more than the... Well, the second one is more interesting than the first because it covers more platforms. Whereas the first was strictly NES, Famicom. You having trouble there? Check your box. The last time I saw it, it was in the box. You gotta bend over. Step wide. Oh yeah, I didn't even do, I still am beating the second game. Wadia Quest was pretty cool. Gotta say. I'm not really a fan of the classic, you know, Phantasy Star slash, Final Fantasy slash... Like, the first Final Fantasy is hard as balls. I started playing it about a year ago almost, or no, at Christmas. I started playing it at Christmas, and I quickly got lost because I just kind of ran around the world to where I thought I had to go, and then as soon as I got the ship or whatever it was, and then I went to an area where everything was way too high level and I got creamed and I can't level up because I can't get back, and yeah. So I haven't played Final Fantasy 1 in several months because of that. Yeah, Dragon Quest was really hard for me to get into. I really like Dragon Quest 9 though. I played a lot of that. I never finished it, but I liked it a lot. This is one of the games that taught me how the layout of a Super Nintendo controller goes. Oh, that fucker. That was cheating. Aw. That fucker always cheats at this game. Yeah, Dragon Quest 4 kinda ticks me off for one reason. It's the only one they didn't make a Super Nintendo remake of. And the collector inside of me wants to have the Super Nintendo remakes of all of them, because I collect Super Nintendo, and I don't have anything except for 6. I have 6 right now, and I'm just like, okay, well someday I'll get repros of 1 through 5, and then 4 is the only one I still need the Famicom or the NES cartridge of, or whatever. So annoying. It fucks with me so hard in my OCD that I can have all of them except for 4 on the same platform. And I got a Retron 5. I can play anything on anything, and I still am upset about that. And yet, 9 is the only one I've actually played. That's what I think about your charged shot. No, 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 I need that. I need that, thank you. I need... Oh, no, 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 you don't. I need that. Oh, shit. So I have to flutter all the way over. Okay, I usually get this first shot. I usually get it. In the Cardinal series. I take it it's just the numbered, like... Oh yeah, I got that. I'm so good at Yoshi's Island. Okay. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. I definitely appreciate it though. It's a pretty cool series. Okay. Bam! I am so good at Yoshi's Island. I just need to survive. Oh, snap. I'm so good at Yoshi's Island. I got 100 on that level. Hey, why spot you're green today? That's new. I also thought I uninstalled you, why I saw it. How dare you? I think I uninstall a thing and there it is, just waking me in the face, reminding me what game I'm playing. Ugh. I've heard that the Game Boy Color remake of 3 was actually really, really, really good, if not better than the original. But then again, the Game Boy Color is much more powerful of an 8-bit system than the NES, so it makes sense. Yeah, I would imagine any, like, NES remake of something would probably be better. Like, the Mario Brothers Deluxe, it's not just a straight port. There's a hidden coin mode. You have to, like, search for 5 coins in each level. And there's even a 2-player mode you can do with the link cable. There's a lot of cool shit you can do in that most people don't really realize is there, because they just think it's just straight up port. I mean, there's save files. The graphics are the same, but other than that, it's an entirely new game. I like it. Oh, yeah. Wait, what? Too many other RPGs in the interim between getting a front loader and a top loader. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I actually don't have an NES anymore, I just have the Retron 5, and it plays every cartridge I own, so I'm good with it. I really need to get some controller extension cables, though, for the NES controllers, because I still have those. And they're so short. Yeah, the screen cutoff is definitely the most annoying part. Sumari Diraksu. And I have the trouble of starting RPGs and playing them for a couple years, and then never going back to them after I get stuck or I give up or something. Ooh. That's not cool. Yeah, I was gonna say, get another top loader. You know, if you got a Retron 5, it would just copy your save digitally, so even if you failed, you'd still be able to play your game and never lose your save. And you can back up to the cartridge if you so choose. Suikoden 3. Yeah, I've got save data I've been working on like Final Fantasy 9, I think. I've been doing that one for like 8 years. I haven't gone back to it because I got lost. And I really just want to restart it someday, because everyone I tell about where I'm stuck, they're just like, just restart the game, because obviously you missed the best weapons or best things. I'm like, I'm just playing the game for the first time, leave me alone, I don't know what's going on. I don't know any of the things. Nice. Sometimes it really just takes knuckling down and doing it. That's for sure. I have a lot of games like that where I'm just like, no, fuck it, I need to get back to this, and that's how I ended up beating Resident Evil 2 for the first time. I actually used the stream to force me to do that. What are your issues with the Retron 5? Because I've actually had one issue, and it's more or less my fault. So every time I hear someone complain about the Retron 5, it's usually a non-issue or something they heard word of mouth and didn't experience for themselves. So if it's something I can debunk for you, I would be glad to. Karma? I don't know what Karma is. Oh, no. What the fuck? Stupid fireballs, man. Controller lag. I've never had that issue. If you have controller lag, it's because your TV is not in the right game mode for an HD version of it. Honestly, that sounds more like an issue with the frame rate on your television or an issue with yourself. Like, because I've had no problems with lag whatsoever. And I use wired controllers exclusively. Like, I liked the wireless controller, but it does not suit my needs. So I'm back to original controllers only. No, I can't get up there! Hopefully this resets everything. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, every time I've heard someone complain about lag, it's been fixed by turning their TV into game mode or something else that's like one-to-one with the actual feed going into it. But most people don't do that, they'd rather just complain about the retro and, yeah, not try to solve the issue. Yeah, see, if you played it on your own, then and if your TV has game mode, then set it to game mode and you won't have that issue. Seriously, it's the same kind of lag you would get playing a PS3 or something. It's just an HDMI signal. That's the only difference. But it's an easily remedied thing. It's usually on the user-operator error sort of side of mentality. So... that was dumb. A tube HD? Wow, yeah, I've seen those before. An HDMI TV, that's a tube. It's really big and... yeah, that's interesting. They're pretty rare. No, fucking Teddy! No, with the Toddies! Fuck you, green thing. Oh, they're 4-3. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. That's just me personally. I'm okay without doing that. I have a very unique setup. Hey, free man. Well, your mom has good taste. Oh, where was I going with the thing? Right, my setup. Everything I have looks good on my HD TV, and I have a decent one. It's only 720, but compared to every other 1080 I've tried, it's actually got a better picture. Plus, you know, most HD games are actually running at 720 anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. And, yeah, it's treated me extremely well over the time I've had it. And my, I also have a nice surround system that I still need to get a transcoder for to make the Wii U surround sound because it's got fucking proprietary LPCM 5.1 for its surround, and I can't do that because I don't have HDMI input on my older surround system that's really, really awesome. So, fucking Toady, man! Ugh. So yeah, that's where I'm at on that. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I don't exclusively play older stuff, but I make sure to have my older stuff looking as nice as possible. Like when I'm not using the Retron, my actual Super is running on a Monster S-Video cable, and the picture quality on my HD TV from that cable is... it looks like an emulator. It's this crisp. It really is. It looks like I'm playing it on the Retron, only it has a light bar down the center because the Super Nintendo has a manufacturing error. Yeah, Monster S-Video is the best. I paid $50, or no, $40 each for mine. I have two of them. And one used to be permanently on the Super and the other one's permanently on the N64. And the 64 is actually behind my monitor because I was doing Jet Force Gemini a few weeks ago on stream. And the Super's not hooked up right now because I just use the Retron for everything. And so far the Retron has given me 2 long-standing issues they have not yet patched. And one of them is with Star Fox. Simple issue, the speed actually degrades over time. So... No, I fell! Oh. Oh yeah, GameCube, nice. Oh, you bitch! Oh, I want those cables so badly, but they're so expensive. They've been on my wish list for years and years and years and years. And they just get more expensive as time goes on. Hey Cynderquill, how you doing? Oh, that ticks me off so much that you have those. I'm so jealous. My Wii is currently my exclusive GameCube because of those cables. Because I can do component on the Wii and, you know, just do it on there. But if I have those cables, my goal is to eventually, I have a, where is it? So this is my 4th GameCube I've ever owned, and I was like, okay, so I had a black one and a silver one at the same time, and I was like, okay, I only need 1 GameCube though. What do? I'm going to restore the silver one because the silver one's kind of cool. And so I'm like, okay, so now I need a Game Boy player that's silver. Turns out they're Japan only, so I need to get a Japanese Game Boy player and an American Game Boy player boot disc in order to play the damn thing. And then I need those cables, so I'm already out like $300 if I wanted to get everything. And or no, it's more like $450 because of those damn cables now. Oh, hate it. Love and hate it at the same time. My goal is to one day have the perfect GameCube, just like you have, and it will be a permanent part of my setup. And if it ever dies, I will buy another GameCube for super cheap, gut it, put it in the shelf, the silver one, and everything will be okay. I'll have the perfect set. I just want a perfect GameCube. That's all I want. Sorry. I strive to get the best video and sound quality out of all of my things, and the GameCube just sits there because the Wii is the best option I have at the moment. Oh man, being a game collector, like especially like a retro enthusiast, and at the same time just being poor, it's not a good mix. It's not a good mix. Yeah, I actually have the Hori controller. I have the black one because my original GameCube is a black GameCube. I bought that brand new in a GameStop actually. I bought it brand new in a GameStop for $15. From the start. Ooh, I would have been very bad on that one anyway. Yours a violet. It's a violet. Marching miles forward. Or mildy. I never learned. Is this the one that has the 4 sections? I think it is. Oh, hey, Chain Top, how you doing? No, I missed one! Ah. Okay, I have a billion lives. It's okay. Yeah, they only had one in stock, and I was just like, hey, this would make playing the Game Boy games really awesome on my original Game Boy player when I had it. I think I actually bought it on the same day. It was a long time ago. Ori makes the best products, they really do. Okay, see. Really? Yeah, I suppose it would be, huh? I don't know, I like using the stick on those, but I can definitely see how it would be great. But yeah, I've always had great luck with Hori products. Like, I hate screen protectors. Back when I used to need screen protectors on my original Game Boy Advance, the wide one, it was, oh yeah, the Wii Arcade stick. I went through several different screen protectors, and on my Game Boy Color too, wow, a long time ago. And a lot of them would leave residue, or they wouldn't be crystal clear, they'd leave like that weird fuzz, and I hated it so much. And so I just kind of got to the point where, like, as an adult and everything, I keep my Game Boys nice. I don't use screen protectors, but I also don't have a need for them anymore, because I'm so careful with them. And if I do fuck them up, I can always just go on Amazon and buy a new screen lens and trade them out. Like, that's what I've been doing on my Game Boy Color for years. Like, 50 cents for a new lens, just do that. And, Chrysalis got a remake on Game Boy. I didn't even know that. I did not even know that. Oh, that's nice, Zurumozu, oh, whatever. That's cool. Good on ya. Yeah, where was I? We're talking Hori stuff. Oh yeah, screen protectors. And so I've never played Chrysalis. I've heard about it. I've heard it's like super famous and whatever, but I've never played it. I did not know there was a Game Boy Color remake, because that makes me interested. Thank you, Josh. Oh, come on, it's supposed to respawn. Maybe I have to go off screen. In the GBA version of Yoshi's Island, it actually respawns right in front of you when it goes out. Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot about it, I just never played it. I don't really know much about it, actually, just what I've heard, that it's like super rare and super weird and stuff. But yeah, I used to be all about screen protectors, and I just got out of it, and recently with the Wii U gamepad, I've been back into it because I was like, shit, the gamepad is getting really dirty, I'm constantly worried about scratching it. It's the Zelda one, so I want to keep it nice, and I play it a lot, so I was just like, what do I do about the gamepad? And then I was like, Hori makes a screen protector. I went and got it, and the thing is crystal clear, it's got no residue, it's perfect. Hori products save the day once again. Fortunately, it's rare, but it's not expensive. That's actually good. That's good to know. It's only like 20 bucks. Is that for the NES version, or is it for the Game Boy Color version? And Hori is the only third-party peripheral manufacturer that's officially licensed by Nintendo. So you know you're gonna get good stuff. Oh, that's cool. Maybe I should get it someday. I kind of want to play both, actually. I like to see the different versions of games like that. I have a lot of like weird Game Boy Color games on my list of games to eventually buy. One of them being what's the fucking game with Dirk the Daring? Dragon Slayer or something? There was an NES version, or no, there's a Super Nintendo and a Game Boy original game for Dragon Slayer that are platformers, and they have nothing to do with the original arcade game that was known for its Laserdisc graphics and everything, right? The Game Boy Color version is actually a straight-up one-to-one port of the arcade version. Every cutscene redone in 8-bit graphics. It is so awesome. Just the tech behind it makes me want it. I don't even think it's a particularly good game, but just the fact that that exists and it's on Game Boy Color just amazes me. Nice. Hello. Are you stealing a Mountain Dew? No, you're not stealing a Mountain Dew. Okay. It has a tutorial mode? Aww. That's the problem with this stage. It's not particularly hard, but then you get killed in the lava and you have to start over. No! There we go. Good thing that thing rubber bands slightly, otherwise I would have been toast. Ooh. Oh, nice. I don't know what Time Gal is. Sounds cool. Okay. Okay, Yoshi. Let's do the lava. Because lava is not our friend. No, 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 no! Damn it, Yoshi! Why you gotta be a hater? Why you gotta be a hater, Yoshi? What the fuck? You just needed to land in a bucket. Why was it so difficult? I know my jump button does not like to jump very much right now, but you could have at least landed properly. Oh, it's terrible. Ow. That's gotta really hurt, poor thing. Wait, what? Hyperactive, time-traveling girl named Raycat. Certainly high quality, but wasn't a huge hitter even because it's the party. Yeah, I was gonna say, the Sega CD version of a game like that, featuring a girl named Raycat, sounds familiar. Oh, cool. How nice of it. Have you ever seen the unreleased remake of Resident Evil, the first one, on Game Boy Color? There's pictures out there, and I'm pretty sure there's video too, and oh my god. Like, it's like Resident Evil Deadly Silence. It's just amazing that they managed to do it to begin with, but to think it was on Game Boy Color. Castle of Shikigami, that sounds familiar. And you should, Playler. You absolutely positively should. There are so many interesting things that happened in the past that we just let go by and don't even acknowledge because they happened in the past. They're not really that relevant, but it's still cool to see. I mean, that's why I collect so much Super Nintendo stuff, is because, like, there's just so much cool shit that you would not have expected to see on a 16-bit console. Like, Yoshi's Island itself is amazing, like, technologically speaking, for what it did. It really is. It really holds up well. Don't hit me with the lava. No, it's a lava guy. I don't like you. You're not my friend. I see you. Roll in your eyes. That would have sucked if I made it through that without any eggs. Yeah, Yeah, I'm just amazed every time I find something new that just completely blows me away, like, technology-wise. And Super Nintendo is just kind of where it's at for me. I mean, there's just so much. The system could do so much that you just wouldn't think possible. And of course, this game is all thanks to the Super FX2 chip, which was developed after Star Fox, specifically for Star Fox 2, but then didn't come out. So, yeah. Oh, you bought a CVX, nice. From what I've heard, that has the best audio quality of all three of them. All three models of Genesis. I could be wrong on that, though. I might be thinking of the first model. How old are you, if you don't mind my asking? Because I didn't even know about Star Fox's existence in 1993. I had no clue. Yeah, you must be. Wow, look at that lag. That is some crazy lag. Oh, you're not that much older. There it is. Whoa, lag. There we go. Hooray for respawns. Yeah, I got my Super Nintendo in 1997, so I was kind of late to the party. Got the chance to tell me your old account. Oh, yeah, I didn't even know about that. Why, if you don't mind me asking, why did you make a new one? Yeah, limitations really do inspire creativity like no other. Nowadays, when it's lit, it's pretty much you can do whatever you want. Like, it's just a matter of disk space. It's crazy to think that, you know, this could be done on a Super Nintendo. This looks like a 32-bit game, plays like a 32-bit game. This belongs on PlayStation, but it's on Super. Things like that. This belongs on Super CD. PlayStation, Nintendo, Super CD. Yeah, my oldest brother had a Super Nintendo, or no, I should start this a little earlier. When I was born, we had a Nintendo, or we like just got one after I was born, and so it was my oldest brother's until my other brother and I were born, because then it became the family Nintendo, and so he got a Super in 92 or 93, and it was just his, and it was a huge thing, and he didn't let either of us ever let it touch it. We never played any two-player games together. When he played Mario World or Mega Man X, he made us watch. He would not let us touch the game. He would only occasionally let us watch, just so we could be like, ooh, wow, this is so cool. And yeah. So I didn't get my Super until way later, and even then it was a hand-me-down. My other brother had this Super that we bought off a neighbor for $30, and it was in the box. It had 2 controllers, and it came with Lethal Enforcers and 1 gun, and Mario World. Or no, it didn't. The Mario World copy we had was my oldest brother's still, and so when my birthday rolled around in 97 or so, 98, my dad was just like, so what do you want? And I didn't care for the graphics of the early 3D era, and at the time Kyle had just saved up to buy a PlayStation. So the Super was kind of like just lame, old school stuff you didn't care about anymore. And so they reached an accord, and my dad bought the Super off Kyle for $30 to give to me for my birthday. He just bought it right out in front of him and then handed it over to me. I want to get over here and I can't. Okay, well that's cool. Yeah, the PlayStation I never saw until Christmas in '98, actually. When I saw it, it was because my brother had taken it to my grandparents' house and we all saw it for Christmas, because he wanted to show it off to all my cousins and everything. And so he was letting them all play his like 2 demo discs that he had, because he didn't have any games. And I think I had like 1 game, Metal Gear Solid or something. And so they were just like, why don't you let her play? Why don't you let Clara play? And because I was the only one not allowed to touch the controller. And he was just like, oh, fine. I finally got to play the demo for, I think I played Tomba, like the first level of Tomba, and Gex, Enter the Gecko. And now I own both of those games. One as a disc, one as a PlayStation Network title. That was my only time touching or playing a PlayStation until I bought my own. Until I bought my own in 2003. Like 5 or 6 years later. Oh man, history lesson all up in here. I don't like the snippets. Yeah, Tomba and no, Tomba 2 hasn't come out yet, but Tomba 1 definitely has. I'm really not that good at that game. I had to use a guide, and I only got so far before I got bored / stuck / bored. But I like the idea behind it, I like the tech, I like the 2.5D graphics style. Like, that's really cool and innovative for what is a very, very, very low-end system. I'll have to go up and around again. Like, the PlayStation only got so far as it did because of the disk space allowing developers to do whatever they pleased. I mean, look at those, like, 4 disc long games. It's crazy. The graphic limitations are insane by, like, when you actually look at the numbers. It's amazing that they were able to do what they did, and it's only because they had the disk space. Screw you, Red Bandit. I do it myself without help whenever I can, but if I get absolutely stuck, I'll go and Google something. But I hate getting into the habit of constantly having Google next to me to check what's going on. I can't do it. Okay, I need you. Thank you. Actually, Star Tropics is a game I grew up with, and we just kind of remembered that the code was 1776 or whatever. It was either that or 1492, one of the two. We just remembered that because, you know, hand-me-down from schoolyard and stuff, and, no, come back here! Fucking hell. Come back here, Bandit! Oh, 747, okay. And I recently bought a copy of Star Tropics in the box. It was used, but it was in the box complete with the manual, and so I was able to check out the water thing for the very first time. It was really neat. The paper, if you hold it up to light and everything, you really can't see through it. You can't see it at all until you actually dunk it in water. It's crazy. And because of that, for Christmas, I had to buy Zoda's Revenge. I almost said Yoda's Revenge. I had to buy Zoda's Revenge in the box to go with it. Hey, funny snippet. Yeah, I didn't actually dunk mine in water. I kind of like just got my hand wet and I flicked it to get it to show up, and yeah, it was just cool. Yeah, I played the Virtual Console version. That was pretty interesting. Dumb, but interesting. Yeah, it's a pretty cheap game, and I like having the set. I'm not very good at either of those games, but they are fun. First one is ridiculously hard. Second one can be extremely hard at times. Yeah, I thought that was really cool too. It's just like a little bucket graphic. Oh, missed it. There we go. No. Well, do you mean like in general in the past or like recently? Because if it's recently, then no. In the past, I have owned Xboxes. Right now, my friend who I live with has an Xbox 360 that we well, I shouldn't say share because I hardly ever use the damn thing, but you have a ROM box. I don't like using ROMs, I really don't. I prefer using a cartridge. I just when I first got a Dreamcast disc that had all the NES ROMs on it and I played and stuff, I was just like, oh, this is cool, but at the same time, it just kind of made me lose all motivation to play the old games. Yeah, I had a my friend's got the Xbox 360 here in the living room, and we play. I had like 5 or 6 games for it. And I had an Xbox 360 of my own several years ago that I never fucking played. I played like a handful of games for it. I bought it for Portal because I didn't have a gaming computer at the time. And then it just kind of like flaked off and was like, okay, this is nothing of value to me anymore. I tried several different multi-platform games, nothing clicked. It just never clicked for me. I even had an Xbox original and I kind of miss it just because I wanted to collect a few more obscure games for it, but I don't have that anymore because I'm stupid. But I never really got into the Xbox stuff. The exclusives don't really do anything for me, and everything I really want to play can be played on PlayStation. I like PlayStation, so yeah. There you have it. No! No, I need my stars! Thank you. Oh yeah, Star Tropics is awesome. That's great music. Oh yeah, well when is SGDQ this year? It's next week, right? Something like that? Yeah, there's so many games that have great music. I remember seeing a speedrun of either Star Tropics or Soda's Revenge at one of the GDQs recently, and I was just like, holy crap, because the games, I always found them so difficult, and here they are just like blasting through it, and like, holy shit. Yeah, I really like watching SGDQ as well. I watched both of the events every year. Also, Creative Boss Time! This game with its amazing creative bosses that Yoshi's New Island on 3DS did not have. It just had stupid bosses that were the same fight over and over again in a different costume, basically. God, Yoshi's New Island was disappointing. Yeah, I remember getting there as a kid and just not knowing what to do, so I just started the game over. And I definitely have on my current playthrough of the cartridge. And luckily I have the code, and I have Google, so it's all good. Oh yeah, I can go on and on about how disappointing that shit was. Because, you know, I'm a big fan of this one, and I was super disappointed by the one we shall not mention. Because it toned down the entire series. This game became a series on its own, right? And then they come out with fucking Yoshi's Story, and it just ruins everything, and everyone's just like, oh hey, it's the new Yoshi's Island. I'm like, no, that is not Yoshi's Island. It is a totally different fucking game. It is stupid, it's lame, it doesn't have anything good to it besides music, it's, Anyways, so then they made Yoshi's Island DS, right? And they're trying to recapture this one. And it was too easy. It was too easy, too gimmicky. The worlds were not very creative, they were very bland. Just everything about it was just kind of balanced around the 4 gameplay types with the 4 different babies, and that was okay. But just when you have a game here, the base game has such beautiful graphics, beautiful music, tight, perfect gameplay, and then you have that, it's just like, why? Just leaves you going, why? And it felt so disappointing to me, and so I gave up on that one like partway through. And then Yoshi's New Island on 3DS, they were touting like, oh hey, it's a return to form. It's taken so much homage to Yoshi's Island, and it's gonna have the tight gameplay back, the feels of everything. It's gonna be so perfect. I get it, and so they made Yoshi's run cycle exactly like Yoshi's Island. They basically copied it over. But the problem is that Yoshi's New Island runs at 30 frames per second, whereas this game runs at 60, so it like skips a frame every here and there, and that means when you try to jump, sometimes you'll miss it by just like a hair, and it's like you don't realize why you missed it, and it's because you were trying to do a frame perfect thing that doesn't exist anymore because you're so used to playing this game. And then there's oh shit, am I stuck? Oh no, I'm not. Sweet. And then there's the whole egg tossing mechanic. Like, whenever I play this, I set it to hasty because that's what I like to do. I like to just jump, tap A, wait for the cursor to get where I want it, and chuck it. I don't want to press A twice. I want to hold it until it goes. And in the new one, they offer that, but the thing is, there's such a delay. It takes forever for the cursor to come up. On this one, it's instant. I press the button, bam, it's up there. Whereas on that one, I have to press the button, there's an animation for Yoshi to pull the egg out, and then it starts the cursor, and the cursor goes super slow, and I just can't deal with it, so I'm trying to play it like Yoshi's Island, and I'm failing miserably, and it's because everything works so slowly compared to the original. That and the graphics for the world are very uninspired. They don't, like, in this game there's all sorts of like weird layering tricks. The snow has so many different layers and on the snow stages, and it's awesome. They took a lot of care to make this game look brilliant and make use of the Super FX 2 chip. Every boss has a unique mechanic that somehow uses the FX chip as well. And so Yoshi's New Island is just very bland. Every boss fight is the same fight over and over again. You do one thing that allows you to attack it, and then you just throw eggs at it for a while. It's like 3 hits and you're done. And it's boring. It is a boring game. The levels themselves, as far as layouts go, they're just as linear as here, but there's less to see. There's less side things. There's less secrets. That's what I'm looking for. There's less secret areas to find and just enjoy, and it is not like Earthbound. Oh god. Well, it might be like talking about Earthbound. You gotta play. But yeah, I was just, it's extremely disappointing. I haven't finished it because I can't go back to it because it's so fucking boring and it's so disappointing. The music too, the music in the first level. I remember talking to my editor because I used to write for a game site at the time that I bought it, and I remember just being like, can I write the review for this because I'm gonna be so fucking upset. I just finished the first world and already this game is just, it's grating on me so hard with its music. And he was like, yeah, nobody really cares, so do what you want, because nobody really cared when it came out. Nobody's a fan of Yoshi games like me. And, well, I'm a fan of one Yoshi game. And so, it was a really disappointing purchase, and I really want to finish it and I want to eventually beat it, but I can't find it in my heart to do so, because it is just so disappointing and so bad. And, like, it's not that bad of a game, it's just compared to this, it is utter shit. And I can't deal, I just can't comprehend, I can't cope. But then, okay, let's talk Woolly World, because I have a different opinion about Woolly World. Okay, so, as we all know, Woolly World is kind of a follow-up to to Kirby's Epic Yarn, in a sense, with just a different character. But from everything I've seen of it, I was listening to the soundtrack earlier on YouTube, because it's already out in the other territories, so obviously the soundtrack's already out. And it's got an amazing soundtrack, everything about it, I just love it, it's so charming, and then the graphics themselves are fucking adorable, as we all know. Like, the second I saw the game in motion, I was just like, I can't feel, I can't cope. And same thing with those amiibo, I need those amiibo in my life, we already talked about that, it was, And then, as far as the gameplay goes, it's much more like Yoshi's Island than it is the other two games, or the other 3 games, I should say. And part of that is due, in fact, to the difficulty thing they keep talking about. Every time they've talked about it in the Direct, they brought up how it has 2 difficulty modes. There's the normal gameplay, and then there's the if you suck at this, it's the white Tanuki suit thing, like they have in the new Mario games. If you suck at it enough, you can totally play on easy mode with Winged Yoshi and just go blast through it. And that tells me that, because they also look back at this and they look at the criticisms that Yoshi's New Island received, and they take these things to heart now. Like modern Nintendo, they really take this kind of things to heart. And so, I really do like that about them. They see what their fans want, they're just like, oh shit, we fucked up, you know, and then they try to take a step forward and from there. And so, I bet there's something here, because otherwise it wouldn't have brought me here, right? I guess not. It's probably that. It's probably a flower. Yeah, so there's a casual mode, but that tells me that the super adorable kitty-looking game is going to be like Yoshi's Island, which is also super adorable and super kitty-looking and has a fucking baby on it, for Christ's sake. But the gameplay holds up and is very much a hardcore game. So that's what I'm expecting for Woolly World, is that it's going to be like a hardcore Yoshi game like this, where it's very deceptively cute. If they need a casual mode, there's something hard about it, which means it's something to cater to me. And so for everything I've seen gameplay-wise, like during E3 and all that, the levels seem pretty linear and uninspired. I mean, there's some cool things here and there. Like, there are some cool effects here and there, like the ghost house thing and how the platforms disappear behind the curtain. But, other than that, it seems like a very straightforward A to B. There's not really anything to look at visually aside from just the cuteness of the yarn. And there's not really much to explore. And I guess if the gameplay holds up and the game ends up being fun enough, I'm okay with that. I'll be okay with that. What I don't want is a repeat of Yoshi's New Island, where it's incredibly disappointing and mediocre in every regard. Oh, you're supposed to push it. I forgot you're supposed to do that. Oh well. What's done is done. I can go down here. Ooh, secret. Secreto, secreto. Oh, I'm supposed to do that. I'm sorry. Okay. No, you're supposed to do the thing. Come on, trigger. Okay, right there. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic about Woolly World, and even if it ends up being pretty bad and mediocre like the last Yoshi's games that aren't Yoshi's Island, as long as, I mean, it's still different enough that I can't really call it a sequel to this without, you know, having a big, huge caveat on that. But yeah, it's different enough that I hope it can stand on its own. And even if it ends up being kind of mediocre, at least it's fucking adorable. And that's all I want. That's all I really want. Yeah. Yeah, the first game was one of those things where I would have bought a repro cartridge just to have it, but I'm not a fan of the Mother series at all. I cannot get into it. But I have yet to buy Earthbound Beginnings / Mother Zero / Mother 1 / Mother. The baby. Oops. Sorry, Koopa, I didn't mean to kill you like that. But yeah, look at the hand-drawn graphics in the water. This is awesome. You don't get this stuff in the other Yoshi's games. You just don't. So cool. Complete convert once they approach the game mode. Yeah. I mean, people have been telling me for years that I need to play Earthbound, give it a chance and everything, and I have several occasions. I borrowed a cartridge from a friend, and then I got it on Virtual Console when it came out for free from Club Nintendo, and I was just like, yeah, okay, sure. I'll give it the shot, and I don't like the battle system, and it moves at a really slow pace, and I just don't like that. I mean, I like the characterization, everything. It's got a great personality to it, for sure. But I just can't get into it. I'm sorry. Like earlier today when I was listening to the Yoshi's Woolly World soundtrack, I was trying not to spoil it for myself because I do that sometimes. I'll listen to a soundtrack before I play the game and then the song won't have as much of an emotional impact for me when I finally hear it in game, in the context it's supposed to be heard in. I like Final Fantasy, but it's not the same thing. It's not. The battle system goes way faster and it's very different. I differ. I disagree on that one. It's an RPG and that's where the similarities end. But yeah, I was listening to a 15-minute extended version of the World 2 Overworld song in Woolly World, and I was just, I could not stop listening to it. It was great. Yeah, Crystal Chronicles is a spin-off. I wouldn't count that as a thing. Etrian Odyssey. Yeah, Etrian Odyssey. That's another series I can't get into because of the way the gameplay is. Like, I just can't get into it. I don't do well with the first-person dungeon crawler / first-person battle system sort of games. I just don't. I need something more visual going on. I'm sorry, I need animations. I'm not a graphics or anything. I don't play games for graphics, but those are games that I kind of have to play for graphics. Aw, I don't think I get this one. It's not so much the menus, it's constantly just text scrolling on screen, and so much of it is left to your imagination. And like, okay, so the enemy sprite flickered, and there's a cool background, and then it's just like, take so many damage, take so many damage. Like, where's the fucking damage bar that lets me see it at a glance so I don't have to fucking pay attention to numbers in my head? I don't do that. I mean, I can to an extent, but I don't. I don't like doing it. That's just me. I need an action RPG. Oh, no, 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 don't do that. That was bad. Why did I do that? That was stupid. Stupid. I don't have the key. No, 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 no. Oh, good. Good night, Josh. Thanks for watching. I think they allow for a lot of precision and strategy, especially if you turn it into turn-based mode. Like, you know, turn off the active time battle systems. But I need something that doesn't bore me, and that's what it is. It bores me. I have patience, I really do, but it's just I don't want to be bored by a game. I'm sorry. Once a game bores me, I'm out mentally. Chrono Trigger, fucking amazing game. I'm down with it from start to finish every time I sit down to play it because it's that amazing. But Earthbound, every time I try to play it, it's just like after the 10th battle, I'm just so bored. Xenoblade kind of bores me too, mostly because while I do like the MMO-style gameplay, for a story-based game that is so long, the MMO-style gameplay takes forever too. It can be a little hard to go with. Oh, I fucking love Chrono Trigger. Best game ever. Next to Yoshi's Island. And Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, I've given Golden Sun several chances over the years. Let's see, my most recent chance is on the Wii U. I played it a few weeks ago, actually. I'm not very far. I've never beaten the game before. Every time I've played it, it's always been up until, like, I don't know. I usually play until I get stuck. I haven't played it. Okay, so I'm on it right now, and I just started on the Wii U. The last time I played it was when it came out. And I am totally obsessed with Final Fantasy VI, so I understand. It is the best Final Fantasy. Nine comes very, very close, but 6 has everything. Actually, 9 is really fucking good now that I think about it. Should I go down? No, I don't want to leave the area yet. Yeah, it definitely is. And I know everybody likes to give 7 shit, but I really love 7 too. And most of the people seem to hate it because it's like too popular and so it's cool to hate right now, but honestly, I've played through it a couple of times. I really like it. It's a really good game to me. It's good. Oh, I shouldn't have come up here. Damn it, I missed a thing. So stupid. That was dumb. I just did it dumb. You broke it through overgrinding? You mean like just like made the game way too easy? I actually have a friend who's interested in speedrunning and she's learning the runes right now and the paths and everything. Oh, you did a thing that you can't do. 3, 7, and 8. 3 is charming as fuck, and that version that's on Steam is the best version of the game. Well, no, it's a port of the best version of the game. The DS remake is the best version of Final Fantasy III, and the Steam version is a slightly modified port of that. So... yeah, there we go. I just did a thing I'm not supposed to do. Oh, wow. Yeah, 3 is... it's not the best story. The older games don't really have good stories, because they're more about just the gameplay and the world and everything, but oh my god, 3's overworld theme is so beautiful. And by the way, the PC version of 7 is knackered really bad. The audio is from the PC version. I don't know if they ever fixed it for the Steam one, but the PC version of 7 has really awful audio. So if you want to play it legit, the way like you're meant to play it, the way the audio is meant to be, you can actually swap the sound files with the PlayStation audio files. Otherwise, 7 is going to be very ear-grating on you, I think. Again, they might have fixed it in the Steam version, I don't know, but the PC version they offer on their own shop is still the fucked up version. And 8, I've never been able to get into 8. And I played 7 first, and I came out okay afterwards. I learned to appreciate every other one, and I really fell in love with 6. Hey, I finished the level. Yeah, everyone tells me, Claire, you have to play 8 because it's a cute love story, and oh my god, I'm just like, but I hate Squall. I can't do it if I hate the main character. Squall is the worst protagonist I've ever seen in a game, ever. Damn it, with the Kamek. The stupid ass Kamek. How dare you? Yeah, I've heard the fan theory that he dies at a certain point in the story and everything from there is like taking place in his head in the last few minutes of his life. And after reading that, I was like, it totally makes more sense now, because the rest of the game up to that point is so vastly different from everything that happens up to that point. Come on, survive it. Thank you. Oh, it's this stage. Whee! Oh, I missed the thing! I missed the thing! Yeah, it really is the only way the story makes sense, to the point where the fan theory must be the legit what they intended and nobody picked up on it when it happened. I mean, that's gotta be how it went, right? Super fun, but it's super tedious. I like I don't like the battle system for the magic thing and the whole fucking like 10-hour tutorial that you have to have at the very start of the game to learn how to do your GFs and whatnot. But I really like the battle music. That is one of my favorite battle themes in the series. It's very full of anticipation and excitement. No, oh, that's okay. All of the music except for the pop version of Eyes on Me. I hate the pop version so badly. The orchestral version, sung by Susan Calloway, is the way better version of the song. I just stole that bitch's kids. She's never gonna see him again. That's right, suckers. Kids are mine now. What you gonna do? Yeah, there are a lot of games that are really hard to dislike, and I do get that. It makes it, especially knowing all the work that goes into them and everything, it just makes you feel bad when you really don't like something, but some games are just so fucking disappointing and sad and terrible. And, cheerleader for your club. No, with the nice. Dusties, stop it! Fucking hell! Gusties, man. They're everywhere. You wanna know what Gusty tastes like? Gusty tastes like shame. Disappointment. By club, do you mean your band? You're just a big fan of your own band? Also, did the green thing disappear there? Did I despawn it on accident? I know that's possible. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, Hidden Sound Test, that's where you're from. Okay, cool. I like your club. I'm part of your club. I post in your club all the time. Oh, you're Chris, what's his name? The one who's always just like, hey, when are you streaming? And I'm just like, I don't know. That's right. That's I know who you are now. You're that guy. Okay, I gotcha. Oh, come on, stupid bandit. I don't like bandits. Worst enemy in the world. Ever. And stuff. Boss. Yeah, you're that guy. You know, the one that posts on the Hidden Sound Test and all that. on this one? No, maybe on this one. It's always so startling. It's right at the end, and I don't want to die. I know I just recently hit a checkpoint, but I still don't want to die! Okay. No, 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 I jumped too soon! Ah, come on, you stupid son of a bitch. There we go. I don't have a 10, I was gonna use a 20. Okay, up we go. Wait, what? What? Just wondering if you could really screw up a group as a regular user. I noticed you had to post a reminder about the group being obscure game music, because like I know everyone likes to post the Smash Brothers stuff, but yeah, it just kind of turned into like a general music group. Hey, 3 for 3! I am so good at being bad at this game. Aw, but look at that, I still got 26 lives because this game lets you rack up lives like no other. It's like one of the first Nintendo games to really just be like, oh, here you go, have as many lives as you want. Just through normal gameplay, it doesn't even matter. Alright, Hookbill the Koopa. What? Is that an anti-Semitic reference? Just because he has a hook bill doesn't mean he's a bad Koopa. Mm. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I have one Facebook group that I manage that I started not 10 years ago, but a while ago, that nobody ever posted in, and I made it as a joke, and it's just everybody hates Chris Redfield. Yeah, 3D World and 3D Land do that too. Like in the second stage, there's a really, on both games actually, there's a really simple way to rack up infinite lives. Oh, I almost hit the spikes. Oh, I remember this one. I remember this castle because I remember playing it as a kid, and my friend who I borrowed the game from was I remember asking him, just like, how do I do this? I can't find the last things in this level. And he was just like, oh, you gotta go up in the secret area. And I'm like, what secret area? And yeah, pretty sure that was this boss. This stage. That's right. Yeah, they're a good way to do that, for sure. Something happened. I progressed. I'm on the boss for World 4 now. It involves this key maze that's really kind of dumb. That their speedrunner Tri-Hex, he has a really good method for doing this, but I don't remember what it is. So, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. No. you don't with the spikies. Oh, the road trip. The road trip was really cool. I had a lot of good times with the road trip. We saw roads, we saw trips. It was very cool. Yeah, Jay just said you could almost say it was kind of trippy. Ah, it's funny. We stayed in Joshua Tree. First night, King Canyon. The second night. The third night we spent at a hotel, and we took the Australian to Outback Steakhouse and disappointed her greatly. It was fantastic. And the next 2 days we spent in Yosemite. And I should have gone down there instead of up here. Then we spent a hotel night in Reno. Went to Reno for that. And ate at a Harrah's and watched as my super young cohorts, super white, super young cohorts who had never been in a casino before talk shit about being in a casino. And then saw some drunk guy lose his wallet and throw a fit and start screaming at the manager. That was not fun. Took off the next morning, we did our laundry in Reading, and then we stayed the night for 2 nights in Redwood National Forest at the Gold Bluffs campground. It was really cool. And I can't do the trick because I went the other way around. And then after camping there, we cut down to San Francisco to a really tiny hotel room. That sucked. Very expensive, very tiny, and yeah, Jay said I should call it up by name. It was the Grant Plaza Hotel in Chinatown. It sucked. It was not our friend. Oh, I thought I was supposed to. Oh, I used the wrong shell. Really tiny room, super expensive. Hotel staff charged us $67 after we left for no fucking reason. We could not park on our own. We had to go to a parking structure 2 blocks away, which meant carrying our luggage. After camping all that way around, it was not good. We did not have a good time at that fucking hotel. And then we left and got to see my family. I got to see my family for like the first time in 10 years, which was fantastic. And then we stayed in Santa Clara, and then we went home. The Redwood Forest was awesome. Jay had never seen trees that big before, and so Jay was just like freaking the fuck out in the Sequoia National Forest and at the Redwoods. Just going like, holy fuck! The whole time just like, those fucking trees! Holy shit! Redwoods are sequoias! Yes they are, Google it! Should I go up there? I already went up there, didn't I? Let's... No, fucking look at you. No, oh, no you don't. My baby. Mario is my baby, not yours. He's fucking taking my eggs. No, this is my baby. You're taking my baby. Oh, really? That's interesting. I did not know that. Oh, remember these things. These are important for a mid-boss in World 5, I think. We did go to LA. We actually had to drive through there to get home. We're in San Diego. I know cool parts of LA that I could show you. Yeah, Arkanoid. We're playing Arkanoid, everyone. Yoshi's Arkanoid Land. There we go. Whoa, cool transition effect. Whoa, it's all foggy. Whoa. Boom, boom, boom. Sucker. You trapped now. Oh, look at little cute Koopa. Just hanging out, just being a Koopa. Holy shit, super effects too! Ah, made it all giant. Ah, spring rotation. Ah, mathematical scaling. Ah. I learned from watching Tryhacks play this that there's a glitch you can perform. I don't quite know how to do it. I have an idea, but I'm not 100% sure. But there's a glitch you can do on this boss to make you shoot up into the sky really, really, really high. You ground pound him just right that it shoots you off. Oh yeah, Tetris attack. Or as we know it in Japan, Puzzle de Pon or something? One of those two? I don't think I got it. I tried to do the thing. Panel de Pon, thank you. Nice! I really want... I'm not really a big fan of those games, like the gameplay and all that, but I really would want those for my collection just for the comparison factor and the niche history. Oh, you're in Austin. I have friends in Austin. I have one friend in Austin, and she speedruns Final Fantasy VII. She's so cool. Yay! We made progress. I've been through Dallas, Fort Worth. We were driving through on our way to California last August. Yeah, this stage, the fucking amazing snow effects. Fuck you, Fire Like You Do, and your fiery death that you wish to put upon me. That's where you're all born and stuff? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yes, I am trying to do some on purpose here. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah, the clouds move so much faster in this game than they do in other Mario games. No! Now to do it again. All because of you. So one's your red coin. Alright, zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Up. Oh, no, 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 no. Hey, not cool. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I can't speedrun anything myself. I've never bothered to try to learn. Yeah. The only game that I can finish like in a decent time frame like that, just to be like marginally better than the average person, is Zelda 1. I can beat that in about 3 hours. And that's 100%ing it, and it all depends on my luck for getting rupees. But if I were to ever speedrun a game, I really, really, really want to start learning how to speedrun A Link Between Worlds. There's some really hard to pull off tricks that I don't think I would do. I'd just try to do it vanilla, like 100%, and try my best there. But there's so many, like, every time I play Link Between Worlds, I get this itch to do it faster, because I'm always like, oh, I could do this better, I could do this part better, I could do that part better, and maybe I can do this better next time. So every time I play the game, I end up playing like 4 or 5 games in a row, just trying to do better than I did last time, and it really disappoints me that the game doesn't have a time tracker in-game, because it makes it hard to know if I'm kicking proper ass. And so, my eventual goal, I have my old 3DS XL up in the cupboard, and my goal is to get it converted into a capture device so that I can learn to speedrun it and start speedrunning that and start playing games on stream that are 3DS games. A Zelda curse? Do tell. Yeah, Seasons is a lot shorter than Ages. A lot shorter. That's because Seasons doesn't have the plot. Ages it has a lot of plot stuff going on, as well as they have the same number of dungeons, but Ages are harder, and just because there's a lot more puzzles, and the story's a lot bigger and a lot more complex. So I played Seasons on stream not that long ago, and I do intend to do by doing Ages. I have the code saved on my desktop here for when I do Ages, so that's something I do plan to do eventually. Actually, during my trip I restarted Ages on my 3DS, and I just kind of blasted through to the 3rd dungeon within like the first hour. I don't have what. It's fine. Oh, none of these are red, it's okay. Yeah, you can go into your Zelda curse if you want. My streams are all about chatting with people, so like, don't worry about distracting from the chat or distracting from the game or something. Bouncy penguins! Boing, boing, boing. Boing, boing. Yeah, I got up here. There's nothing up here, but I got up here. Oh, that was so cool. Okay. How you doing, Pixelated Punk? How you doing? I am in an ice cavern, shattering little shy guys and shy ghosts. because they deserve to die a very terrible, terrible death. Even though technically they would die instantly when they're frozen, the shatter wouldn't kill them, so they're already dead by the time I shatter them, but whatever. I like Ages better because I like the story better, and I like the dungeons design better. Like, they're just have better designs. They're more thinky than they are just attack. Okay, so Zelda Curse. Basically played all the first 3 games thoroughly and beat them, including Zelda 2. Okay, but once Ocarina of Time came out, found yourself unable to put much time into it and wasn't a big fan. Neither was I. Ocarina of Time can kind of go suck a Baker stick, you know what I mean? Gearing up for Comic-Con. Yeah, we're not going because we didn't get passes, so... What? But there's a waiting list. You buy the pass and then you're on a waiting list to get approval for the pass. So you're out money even if you don't get approved. I don't have money anyway. So anyway. So for years, try to play all the way through Ocarina and just give it up at some point since that time, 1998 or whatever. Only been able to get about 20 minutes into any Zelda game, including the good ones, and then, yeah. Yeah, I can understand that, because Ocarina is extremely slow. It is a very slow game, and I can totally see you checking out in the first hour, because the first hour is all fucking text boxes from the fucking tree that won't die. And, I've played through Ocarina several times now, on both cartridge, 2 different cartridges actually, and on the 3DS. I played it at least 4 times on 3DS, and I do not like the game. I am okay with it. It's a decent game, but it is extremely overhyped. It is a very slow game. It's got great atmosphere, I'll give it that. I really like the music direction in the dungeons because it's really ambient versus, you know, just tunes, and it's immersive in that regard. But story is all told through exposition and cutscenes from other characters. It's not experienced. Very little of the story is actually experienced from your perspective, and it's a very linear experience. It's very bogged down with a lot of text boxes, a lot of talking trees that won't die, and I do not like the game. It's not the best Zelda game. It is a boring Zelda game, and I think it's very overrated. And so that's why after we finish Jet Force Gemini and a couple other N64 games, we're gonna play it on stream, so I can point out just how fucking boring it is. Well, should I lose all my viewers because of that, or did I gain all my viewers because of that? Sure you will. Sindar Quill. Oh, the Nintendo Lounge is free, so we might do that. That's cool. As long as you don't need a pass to get in. Yeah, I'm a transplant to San Diego, so I don't really know how Comic-Con works as far as logistics goes. But I do have several friends who are going and all that, so I might do that. Anyway, you can do the password link stuff on Virtual Console. It's actually a lot easier on Virtual Console than it is to do on the actual cartridge, because you don't need a link cable. It's all passwords.